Well, get it back up.
Sure, you have to go by Ricky.
Guys, we're back live
Outside,
on
Dirk,
YouTube.
outside.
I'm not
What
sure what happened to the live stream, but it went
we're
down.
Going green. We're going green again.
Let me get back here. I was getting our stream back up. Let's go back to Green Flag Racing. Appreciate Ken Byron there, Ryko Motorsports. I appreciate him letting us know that our stream went down here during the race. So if you guys were watching our stream, we appreciate anybody that pops back on. But the stream went down, so we're going to probably download both halves or both sections of the race, and we're going to
join together.
Yeah, we'll splice them together and we'll upload it back into one video.
It's like they're all single file right now. That's pretty good. About time they learned the lesson here. Still got a couple of people side by side that are making passes. Ricky Yu is now in 13. Brandon Burkhoff is right behind him. Doug Bell was in that accident earlier. He worked himself back up to 11. Chris Robinson, he started 25th. Now that might be a hard charge of him and Alexander R. Russell. Now they started 25th and 23rd. They're in 7th and 8th. That's a hard charger there.
Yeah, Boyd Hogan's car's still in pretty good shape. He's been out there in the lead for a while. There's Ho Wheels' car right there, as you see on the track, the pink car. That's with the Ho Wheels riding on it there as it goes through the screen in front of us.
Put mine on most excited and see if I can pick up the action better. Instead of stuck on one car.
Cody's got some damage, but still running good in this race. He is in 4th position. Caden Honeycutt not only back on the lead lap, but he is running now in 5th position. So
you think he's got vengeance in his heart?
Yeah, big change of pace for him, and definitely he's got some damage fixed. And even though he's leading the modified division, he's also doing pretty good in the race as well. Trying to figure out exactly at what point our live stream went down there on YouTube, but again, we are up once again here on a different stream, and we've got a couple viewers back here from the previous stream have joined us, so appreciate you guys switching streams as we had a technical difficulty there in our live coverage.
Oh, I don't see it.
Right before the start-finish line.
Oh, Robinson was involved with it. Yeah. How far back? Oh, he's...
Johnny, dude, will you cut the shit? Don't
right
wipe me out. You're going to get your lucky dog, man. Calm down.
Oh, you say that Brandon was involved in that there, Scott?
No, it was in front of him.
Chris Robinson.
He drove by it. He went past it as it was happening. Single spin.
Is that what it was? Did Chris spin it on his own? Or?
I don't know. I didn't see that part. I just seen the car sitting there on the side.
Was it a pink one?
Yeah, right before the start finish line.
Okay, that's Chris Robinson. I see it there too. Yeah. Right below. Yeah. Okay. Lap 87 going to the. Oh, he just lost it on his own. You're right, Scotty. No one touched him. Like he stays right there. Chris Robinson. Car number 23. I just talked about him, or car 23. He was doing real good. He was working himself up to 7th or 8th place. You got Ricky Yu. It's up in 3rd or 4th place, 3rd place, or 2nd place right now.
Yeah, they were coming out turn 4, and he just went around. But you know what? Yeah. He ended up not hitting the wall. Nobody hit him.
No one touched him.
So yeah, just a caution, no damage, no extra damage to any cars there on that one.
Well, that was a few laps earlier. I get a lot more people wanted to get involved. Huh? This is ridiculous, boys. I think I'm going to be a one and done, Mikey.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, Robert.
That
Definitely
or
see
not,
that.
or not at all, because if you're doing let's see how you finish in your it's not the league, right? Yeah, on your division. Most people already got their 31 starts, 31 tracks in already, and so the track, the championship points not going to count that much, right? That you get from this thing compared to because you already got your 31 races in.
Right.
If you don't want to, I don't know. Is it really going to be worth the iRacing that you could lose here? Like a Talladega, flip a coin. Okay, Chris Robinson, he just went back in the pits again. He must have had more damage than that. He's going to be going down a lap. Doug Bell's leading right now. Ricky Hughes in third. And Honeycutt's in second. Yes, Honeycutt's in second. Must be third. Honeycutt's charging. Ricky's going 3 wide, giving these guys plenty of room. Smart move. Honeycutt got the lead, something he was working for all day. Oh, Bell's just got disqualified. Too many X's.
Oh, my.
I think we're under precaution here.
Federico, we were 3.
I think Ricky, you got caught up in that one.
Douglas,
Brandon Burkhart managed to
get
through
before,
it.
But what was that?
Let's go look at both of these because I want to see where Doug got disqualified here. And then we can look at that. And then also... look at what happened with Ricky.
Good job, Douglas. You're awesome.
A Honeycutt again? I mean...
Whoa, what happened? Whoa.
Joshua McMurray was in that again.
Oh, well,
Cody Roth.
So is that Cody? So let me look at here. I'm looking at the first one where Doug got disqualified. If you guys check it out there in the monitor. I'm trying to see. Let's look here.
Then Federico was involved with that, I believe.
Let's look here at the chopper cam, Robert. That's so because it was multiple things.
Doug, he got out.
Yeah, he got disqualified.
Number 6 car. I think it's Anthony Federico.
No, okay, so Cody tapped him. Cody Trelindi tapped Doug just barely tapped him. Got him a little bit loose. He came up in front of the 20, and the 20 hit him square in the rear end. So the stuff from Cody was a 0x, probably a little 0x nudge or a tap. And then the 20 car, which is I think is Boyd Hogan in that custom number 20 Home Depot car there. He actually hit Doug square in the bumper, which probably gave Doug a 4x, which is what disqualified him right there.
And Alex Link looks like he just kind of drove right in. These things were happening in front of him.
Yeah, so that was that. So then what happened with the actual caution? Because that wasn't a caution. You said it was Alex Link?
It's happened right in front of Alex Link. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Got Alex Link here. And there it is, Robert. You called it. So
he ran in the back of the accident. Already happened with the 6 car, I believe it was. With Anthony Federico.
It was right in front of him. Yeah. Anthony's actually turned around backwards right here. So he.
So he got turned. He got turned by Derek, doesn't it?
No. Let me see here. We're watching it right now on the monitor. No.
Boyd. He got turned. He turned in front of Boyd.
He came up across Boyd. He exited because Boyd and him were both exiting the turn, and Anthony Federico exited too wide and actually hit Boyd Hogan. His nose across. He turned himself, I think, across Boyd's nose. It's right there.
Right.
Yeah, and then he got loose.
We're getting ready to go to green.
Wow, and there was several cars there. Oh, and you're right, Ricky, you got caught up in that a little bit there. Wow, okay.
Yeah, that thing, I don't know. That was he just had one too many X's and got disqualified. That was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't waste my time trying to find out what happened with Doug.
No, I did. We were already past that. I was looking at Alex and that wreck there.
That's what I said. I wouldn't have paid any attention to what's going on there.
And then there's Ricky's car. Yeah, he's got some damage there, but as long as he has close to 2,000 RPMs, he'll be fine. Who?
Casey Tucker looks like we got a little wheel spin there.
He's still up there in third place, so he's still doing all right.
Ricky is still charging back.
We're on lap 101 of 140 here at the Martinsville Speedway here, short track racing and iRacing with the strength of field race here and the Xfinity Open Series. Hayden Honeycutt is your new leader. Not only is he the leader of the race, but he is still missing a front end on that car. So not only is he the leader of the modified division, but he's leading this race with no front end.
Safety's out.
Quickly tell me what you think you had there.
I don't know where that happened. Scotty, did you see any of that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, what? Trying to check up on you there, Brandon. That outside row was sideways. I want to run him over.
I guess we'll find Brandon Burke up.
Cody, I don't think we could have got any luckier on that one.
Must have happened around Joseph McGuire and Cody Terlindi.
Yes, and him and Cody couldn't get any more lucky. Let's see what happens here. Oh.
Lucky dog, motherfuckers.
You really went far back, didn't you?
Yeah, I was trying to find it. I never saw anything.
I didn't think it happened around there, but that's okay. I thought it happened around Brandon.
I'm riding with Brandon. I didn't see nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows?
Okay, we've got 18 cars on the lead lap right now. Brandon Burkhoff, he's in 11th place. He's doing pretty good. Ricky U is in 13th. He's still got a pretty clean car the way things are going. I mean, a little bit of damage, but
Yeah, still looking back through the replay, trying to figure out what happened here. I haven't found anything. Oh, there it is. Whoa. I think Alex linked. Yeah, oh yeah, he's in it again. And my
he
goodness.
he was in the last one. Yeah.
And the number 7 car of Anthony Federico is the one that's turned around backwards again. He was just
really?
involved.
That's the same thing, almost like an instant replay of the last race, huh?
Actually, it may have been the last wreck.
Okay, that's what I thought. Those guys were involved with it before.
You guys let me know right before it's getting ready to go green, because I'm still trying to find what happened. We went back way too far.
Don't worry about it. Let's go green. Laps are counting down. We're on lap 107. We're getting there, boys.
you ready?
Yep.
Green flag.
Tyler Groff got a little late start. Oh, it bunched
They just had
everybody
a
up.
rear end happen right there at start-finish
Yeah.
line on the
car
outside
blow up?
line.
Yeah, it kind of bunched
I'm not
up
sure
there.
who rear-ended who, but Burkhart drove past it.
My bad, man. I couldn't get it to go in the fourth.
I think it was Tyler
Must be
Groff.
Dark Black that got
Damn
hit.
it.
Tyler
Looks
Groff
like-
had a light start on that thing. Kind of bunched people up a little bit, caused some of that.
Anthony Federico's in the modified division now as well. Hayden Honeycutt still leading.
But
Followed right.
if you look at the start of that, how Tyler Groff got started, he backed everybody up, and that kind of started a chain reaction behind him.
Actually, Tyler Groff's car itself, though, looks relatively clean. I'm not sure it has any damage at all. Or maybe a little bit.
What I said, he had a bad start, bunched everybody up behind him. And tried
Oh, I
to chase
know.
back.
I know. I know, Robert. I'm just saying, in addition to that, that I'm looking for clean cars out there, and I don't see too many, except for Tyler Groff's car looks pretty clean. But yeah, I wasn't saying he got in a wreck. I'm just saying his car looks clean.
Well, I'm saying he's the one that caused the whole bunch up behind him.
I don't think his car's perfectly clean, but it's one of the cleanest looking ones out there.
So you agree with that? He kind of bunched people up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, no, I was just talking about something different.
Brandon Smith's having a lot of problems right now. He just
Yeah,
bounced
he
off
did.
the wall a while ago.
Sure. Tyler Lake is looking to have a little difficulties, too.
Yeah, I tell you what, that strategy of Brandon Burkhart and Ricky Udding is paying off. Look at Brandon with that mostly clean car, if not completely clean here, and now he's running up there in 10th position, and he is the 19 car. So that strategy of just being careful and keeping it clean is definitely working for Brandon and Ricky.
But Chris Robinson, he's trying to get back up to where he was. He's working pretty hard to get there. I think Brandon Burkhoff got a little bit of faster car than Ricky U right now.
Yeah, Brandon Burkhart working his way up. Right in front of him, you're going to see.
Oh, he got a wreck, right? No, not a wreck, but a guy.
Yeah, that's Derek. That's Derek McMurtry. Brandon Burkhart just made it past him.
He got a little sideways coming off. A little too much gas on that old foot there.
Yeah, Ricky Udding looking for make a pass here on Derek McMurtry as well. Then right in front of Brandon Burkhart, he is running down the Ryko team drivers of Brandon Schmidt and Cody Trelindi. Brandon Burkhart has got them dialed in, looking to catch them here in the next few laps.
Chris Robinson just made a pass. He's going to be right behind Ricky U here in a second.
Yeah, he made a pass on Anthony Federico.
Now, when Chris got in that little turn, I don't think anybody touched him at all when he got back. We've got side-by-side driving going on. But Alex Lake is still one that gets
Brandon's out of control into the wall.
Ooh, must have went in there too hot, huh?
I guess. I don't know if he got hit or if he went in too hot, but he lost it.
Yeah, we just saw that as we were focused in on Brandon's car. Brandon now dropped back to 16th position.
Alex Link is still trying to get up there.
Now Chris Robertson right behind Ricky Udding. Ricky Udding moved into the top 10 here in 10th position.
I think I'd be looking at Alex Link.
Yeah, Alex Link right there in the mix with Ricky Udding and Anthony Federico right in between them. However, Christopher Robertson in his alt account, Christopher Robertson number 7, he is a lap down there right in between them as a lap car in between, right behind Ricky Udding there in the 23 car. We're starting to thin out a bit. We might get a little bit of a green flag run here, possibly. So we head back to the leaders. They're all bunched up here. You got Boyd Wayne Hogan, Casey Tucker, Caden Honeycutt, Tyler Groff, Justin Smith, Alexander Russell, all there, pretty tight. Pretty tight there together, running as a big pack.
Brandon Burkhoff is the last car in the lead lap, and he's running 16th right now. So spin or tap, whatever happened to him, kind of hurt him a little bit. We've got plenty of laps to go, though. Well, not really. We're cutting down less than 20, so we're, it's almost over with, boys. You got him, you got him. Ricky Hughes being passed by Chris. Chris is a lap down. There's no fight there. Ricky Hughes looking pretty strong, though. He saw that pass that Chris made on him. Chris had the inside of him, and Ricky just let it go
right here.
See if he's going to get that favor back. Oh. Alex Link is charging for it. Alex Link doored him a little bit.
I blow up.
There was some contact there somewhere. We heard there in the broadcast from our on-track cameras.
Boyd Hogan. I thought he said he blew up.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what I
Boyd
heard.
Hogan blew up. Yeah, I heard somebody blow up.
I'd like to see Ricky Hughes at least get a top 10 or better. He's working on it. He's still staying 10th place.
Cody Chalindy's worked his way up to 7th position, and right in front of him is Brandon Schmidt there. The two Ryko cars running nose to tail here around the track together, working as a unit.
No wonder I can't tell them apart. Look how close those cars. This is exactly the same kind of car. One's a 20 and one's an 09.
So Lindy's a 9.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him enough time race this year. I know that car.
Back up here at the front, Casey Tucker now in the lead. Casey Tucker in the lead. Hayden Honeycutt in 2nd position. Tyler Groff running 3rd. Justin Smith. There's some contact up there.
Honeycutt got a little in the wall there.
Yeah, there was some contact there up front with Caden Honeycutt.
Caden looks like he might be going into pits right here. His car is damaged, slowing down considerably. Yeah, I think he's gone. You think he's done?
Whoa, he blew an engine's what it was. Caden Honey. Yeah, we just see that in the replay. He comes out right behind the 28 car there, and he gasses it up coming out of 4 and just blows an engine. We had some fast reflexes there by Tyler Groff, hitting the brakes and going up high in order to avoid Caden Honeycutt with the blown engine. As you see Caden Honeycutt parking it in the pits right there on the screen.
Brandon Burkhoff's last car in the lead lap, and he's running 14.
Well, I'm looking at Ricky Yu. That got him a position. He's running up to 9th place now. Robert, who is our stintanalyzer.com hard charger candidates here? We got 7 to go.
Chicken Reed, no, Derek McMurray from Murchie started 24th, is in 7th place. Alexander Russell, he started 23rd, and he's in 4th right now.
Looks like there you go. Right now, we got Alexander Russell as your stintanalyzer.com hard charger award. What do you say? Front runner.
Not over yet. Looks like we might go finish this thing under green. Maybe. I might poke that too soon. We probably haven't caused it. Anthony Federico's looking to get a run on Ricky Yu. That's the only race I see going on. Do you guys see any more going on?
No, that's the biggest one. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars all lined up in a straight line there running for position.
Yeah, Ricky has that position in 10th place right now.
Actually, Ricky's in 9th position. Anthony Federico's in 10th, yeah.
Okay, Anthony Federico was looking for getting the inside line on him, but it didn't quite. Ricky got back on the gas in time.
Yeah, there's 4 laps to go. Casey Tucker is your leader. Right behind him, running him down, is Tyler Groff. I'm going to look at the tire situation here. Both of them pitted on lap 90, and Justin Smith pitted on lap 92 is in third place. He's about 5 or 6 car lengths behind Tyler Groff here as we look at the leaders with only 3 laps to go.
Ricky Hughes getting ready to approach the lap car here. That'd be the way to finish, right? Like this, baby. Brandon Burkhoff, did he get hit or did he just go into? That's not, yeah. Rico just.
Guys, we got 2 laps to go.
Federico just went high. Looked like he blew up. He stopped.
All right, the white flag is out. Final lap of the race. We'll see if Tyler Groff's got anything for him here in this final lap. We're going around turns 1 and 2.
Federico blew up or something. He's off the track.
There we go, and that's the end of the race. We Casey Tucker's your winner tonight of this strength of field race, 8 p.m. strength of field race here.
Watching my water.
And iRacing. Second place finisher, Tyler Groff. Third place, Justin R. Smith.
Good win, Casey.
Alexander Russell is in 4th, and rounding out your top 5 is Brandon Schmidt of Ryko there in the Custom 20 car, your second place overall championship points contender there in second place, followed by 6th place is your championship points leader, Cody Trelendi. So Cody and Brandon finished similar there, so not really going to gain Brandon much of any kind of a dent into that championship point lead of around 400 by Cody Trelendi. We see Casey Tucker. We see Casey Tucker burning it down out here on the track, celebrating his win tonight. What a demolition derby caution fest this was, and that's about what we expected, wasn't it, fellas?
Yeah, we probably just got pretty well hot in the booth here, just as much as they got hot in that car today.
Martinsville makes everybody hot, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what, we got some tempers flying here. I'm just messing with everybody. Don't take anything I say seriously.
Oh, Robert. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're not going to go searching this.
Oh no. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, Boyd said he blew, but they put in the comments there, Toyota Power had us over 300 degrees for about 20 laps. So. Yeah, he was getting hot. His engine ended up blowing there. So, yeah, guys, that was a rough demolition derby. Tempers flaring everywhere. Typical Martinsville. What are you going to do there, Robert?
Well, I think what you got to do is like Ricky Yu and Brandon was doing. Just run your race and don't care too much about what position you are in at the beginning of the race. Just keep care of your car and you will finish in well.
Absolutely. This is also one of the lower strength of fields we had in a while.
4,400, right?
4,400, where, last week was 6,300, which was the highest strength of field race we've had, all season. Then we pull into one that's a bit of a lower one. That's one of the lower ones we've had this season. So, I think a lot of guys were a bit timid and a bit shy and timid of running this race here at Martinsville. And from what we just saw, we witnessed all those yellow flags, all the damaged cars. I guess it's understandable, why they shied away from this race.
Scotty, can we hear from you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what do you think about the race? Is it worth running, or you think just go ahead and just kind of take your time and just run the circles for a while?
Yeah, I think it's worth running. You just got to be just pick and choose which race you're going to be in. Be careful, keep your car clean, and like Brandon Burkhart and Rick Yutting, they worked their way forward just by staying clean and staying out of the accidents, and that's how you do it at Martinsville.
Yep, Rick Yutting made it into the top 10 tonight. He was a 13 car, finished 9th position. Rounding out your top 10, we talked about the top 5 already. Cody Trelendi was 6th. Derek Mamerci was 7th.
I'm going to see if I can get Brandon and Ricky in here.
Yeah, Derek Mamerci was 7th. 8th place was Alex Link. Ricky Yutting 9th. Jacob B. Reeves is 10th. So that rounds out your top 10. I said Ricky Udding. Now, if Brandon hadn't hit the wall there, I think he would have finished in the top 10 as well. And I think you're right, Scotty, that strategy really plays out here at Martinsville. Just do whatever you can to avoid wrecks. Starting the back, especially if it's a crowded field, late if it's like an 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., 10 p.m., 8 p.m. crowded field, hanging out in the back for a while and letting everybody else wreck, could be pretty beneficial.
Yeah, and you don't have to rush to the front in a 140 lap race, and it's like some of these guys they just push to try and get to the front, and they're the ones end up usually wrecking and having other people crash into them. But it's just take care of your stuff. I mean, that's common sense.
Absolutely. Robert had ducked out for a second, thought he might get us couple of interviews from some of the hard chargers, some of the guys that kept their car a little cleaner in the race. Ricky Udding having an appearance here in the top 10 tonight. And there is Ricky Udding himself right there. Ricky, we were just talking about the idea of keeping your car clean and how that strategy really works here in a crowded field whenever it's a demolition derby and everybody's banging off each other. And I know Brandon had some bad luck there at the end where he got into the wall a bit and cost him a lot. But before that, he was running right in front of you. So, and your guys' cars were some of the cleanest ones on the track. So there's definitely something to that. What are your thoughts on a crowded field like we had here tonight in this race at Martinsville?
Curiosity for me, like I was curious being top split if we could actually go green flag for like a long time. And the answer was no. So then the next curiosity becomes, as you start moving up the field due to people hitting pit road, they're taking on new tires and lining up behind you. So you kind of got to time it. You got to determine when your last pit stop's going to be. And,
how many sets of tires did you get?
Well, we got 4 sets of tires. I used 3 of them, and I took my last set with like 40 to go. And I just said, that's going to be the last set for the day. I mean, at that point, because I got up to, second on a restart on used tires, and then I'm running 8th real quick. So, I mean, you can't be grossly outmatched on tires, but at the same time, you can't pit for fresh tires with 20 to go. You'll never get back, So
yeah,
I don't know.
Until Brandon hit the wall, it looked like his car was a little tiny bit cleaner than yours. But you guys did a great job tonight avoiding wrecks. That was definitely, it showed that was y'all's number one priority. And I think it really worked out for you, at the end of the day here towards the end of the race.
Ricky said he wasn't sure we were going to broadcast this thing, but I said we mentioned you and Brandon quite a bit tonight, and even Brandon Smith got a little comment here and there.
Yeah, well, you guys know I'm a fan of your broadcast, so I'm glad you did, and you had a lot of caution laps to talk through it. But it just doesn't need to be this way. I mean, I don't know what you saw, but it just seems like guys were just overly aggressive.
Well,
right off the bat.
Our string crashed in the first half of the race, and so Ken Byron let me know that it did, and I started it back up again, and then I went back into YouTube, and I'm not sure it's going to be recoverable. So I'm not sure if we're going to get the first half of the race, but it was the same as the second half, pretty much, except more wrecks. And I said something there in the beginning of the race there in the first half that's not going to be on the broadcast now, but it is what it is. I mean, basically my comment was we're going to have 140 laps of yellow flag racing tonight with a few laps of green sprinkled in here and there. And that's basically what happened. It was just a long night of pacing.
You called it. I mean, I okay, Mike, you know how I just don't get that. Like, that's just not fun. You can race in the second groove. You can try and hang on somebody's outside here. But you
gotta have faith. You gotta have faith in that guy a little bit, for he won't trip you up and hit the wall, though.
Well, you do. But I'll tell you what, we had really good spotting tonight. I mean,
Ron put a comment down there in the YouTube video. He said Ricky had the greatest spotter ever. So Ron Walsh, self-proclaimed greatest spotter ever.
Well, he kept wanting to change PSI or something on my car, and I said, no, it's good. Just leave it alone. I said, but tell me, what's happening 5 cars ahead of me, because, that's where it's going to happen. So anyway,
Awesome.
Thanks for what you guys do.
Yeah, anybody over there on your team you want to give a shout out and thank for your top 10 finish tonight? We wanted to get you in, man. You when you break into the top 10, always love to have you on to give us a rundown on how it went for you.
Well, I do have to say I feel bad for Brandon, because he was going to finish ahead of me, and
he finished 13th, which isn't too bad.
A great comeback, but he had a good car. But both Aaron Jackson and Ron for spotting, they did an admirable job.
Aaron Jackson must have spotted for Brandon, had him running that, had him going that corner a little hotter than he needed.
Yeah. But that's the shout out.
All right, Ricky.
We got Brandon Schmidt in here too now.
Yeah, Brandon Schmidt's all queued up here. And so Ricky, anyway, thank you, man, for being with us, and appreciate coming in for the interview. We got Brandon Schmidt here from Ryko, and Brandon, you and Cody, you guys like the Bopsy twins out there. You guys got those nice new fancy matching paint jobs, and there towards the end of the race, y'all were running nose to tail for a good while, and you guys had strong, respectable finishes in this race. You finished 5th there, eking into the top 5. Cody finished right behind you. Not going to be a wild change in championship points between you guys there with those back-to-back finishes, 5th and 6th. Man, how I know you were involved in a few of the cautions. Like, how did things go for you? Well, I mean, I'm sure it was frustrating out there with all those caution laps. Kind of like, what was happening over there with you guys?
Just the typical Martinsville. I don't know what makes it about short track racing, like Richmond and Iowa. You can have great, short track racing, and you come to Martinsville and people forget that they're not the only one on the track, and just run over the car in front of them, thinking they can drive it in as deep as they could by themselves. But the goal for tonight was just to survive, I guess. And,
literally, yeah.
And
be a survivor.
I didn't expect to not have a dent or a scratch on the car, but I just didn't want to take it out of commission in a big one.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many incidents I was at. I think I was at like 16, and I think all of them.
Oh, really? 16? You had 16 X's ago. I've been there, done that.
The last time we were at Martinsville, I think I ran one race and got disqualified with like less than 10 laps to go. It was 24X. I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm not doing it no more. And I did one and done.
Yeah.
Well, if I knew that, Brandon, I would have told somebody that you had 16 X's.
Yeah, I like some of them were like I got doored, I think, one time, like not even doored, just
Little rush.
No, just like side by side rubbed, and gave me a 4X. So I mean,
really?
Yeah. So some of them, like I got hit from behind really hard one time. That was a 4X. I made a mistake and hit the curb, slid up.
I saw that one. I saw that one.
Ground. That was all me. And then I think Blake had to check up for somebody, but we were coming off the corner and I didn't expect them to stop, and I ran over him. But yeah, just happy to survive and get a top 5. And I didn't put a lot of emphasis on doing long runs because I knew we wouldn't get any. And I was surprised we got that one. I don't know how far that one was. That had to be probably like 30 laps. But
Katie
Honeycutt, he had no front end, and he was still moving up forward until I guess he blew up.
He led there for a while as a modified, and then his engine blew. And Boyd Hogan's engine blew. There in the last few laps during that long run, we had several cars whose engine blew.
Yeah, I don't know if they had too much tape on.
Never took it off after the nose damage.
Took it off.
Or had radiator damage, and there was just no long runs until then to cause it to blow. And Ken dropped the message there in the live chat, and he's been tabulating points. And congratulations, Brandon. He says from his math, you guys are locked in. No matter what happens next week, that nobody can catch you. You and Cody are locked in first and second on the season in in championship points. So congratulations to both of you guys.
That might be a reason why Cody brought him over. Yeah.
Well, it's funny you say that because before the race started, I was giving them crap. I said, I think I know why you guys brought me onto Ryko's to, kind of help Cody win the championship.
Do some little blocking and whatever.
And,
yeah.
So, but obviously, Cody's probably got it. It would take a miracle for something to happen for me to pass him. But
he's like 300-400 points. 400 points, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long season. So second in points, if that's where we finish, and then that's where we finish. But
yeah, and then you got the drop weeks and stuff. It's gonna be calculated.
I was just proud to outrun him tonight and have him in my mirror that last like 30 laps.
Hey, you better not talk too bad about him. Cody just popped in.
Yeah, well, maybe he did that for let you know that once in a while that you can see him in the rearview mirror, but you can forget about that next week. Yeah.
Cody Brandon's over here gloating about finishing ahead of you, man. You going to put up with that?
Man, what he doesn't know is I felt bad because I beat him by 9.5 seconds in A car last night.
That's a whole different car.
Well, hey, Cody, I tell you what, we want to have you on maybe next week after it's all said and done and finalized, with you being our winner in championship points, you and Brandon being first and second. But it looks like from Ken's math that you guys got it locked up pretty much no matter what. So an early congratulations, but we'd love to have you guys on after the race next week, no matter where you finish, because that's going to be the last race of the season, and that's going to finalize the overall points. So, yeah, come back next week because I'll interview the winners of the race, but I definitely want to get one with our championship points winner next week as well. So
I like to, I like to see iRacing got enough money, and for these series races that we do, that once they have the full season, I think iRacing should give people trophies,
or something.
Yeah.
NIS, B Open, and C Open.
Yeah, all they get is a certificate. No, let's get a trophy out there. I think iRacing needs to bring a trophy out to everybody on their series.
Or get a couple sponsors for some giveaways or something. That'd be cool.
Well, I've already
credits or something.
Hey,
I mean, it's a long season.
Tell Ken, since he's so good, he's in so good with some of those guys at iRacing, he needs to pass that along. That like for our big 39-week seasons, NIS, B Open, and C Open, that they need to do something nice for the winners, I think.
Well, I've already been telling Brandon for 2 weeks. I've already cleared a spot off from my wall for my certificate. So
make sure you have a nice high quality printer.
I hope his printer jams.
You got a frame, and you got to put it in color. Are you going to make it in color? Or you just
we're going to FedEx Kinko's and have that printed out, and it's going to look great.
Have it laminated.
He's just going to have it in a glass frame on there. That'd be
I hope his daughter knocks it off the wall and it shatters.
I tell you what, after the frustration of this race, this is what we need to come, have some fun, joke about stuff, and have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I was just happy we got that long green flag run. I think I restarted like 9th or 10th or something like that, and I knew like 2 people blew up, but to be able to drive it up there and get 5th, that's saying something for this car. And we had a good car. Definitely, I think could have had a winning car, but track position was everything, and it was just all. These races are worse than a plate track, honestly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You get wrecked way more than a plate track. Plate track's maybe one big wreck and you're done. This is like over and over and over again. You just hope to be up by the front by the time the end comes.
So Cody, since you're gonna get the spotlight next week, and Brandon did finish ahead of you this week, and he's in the top 5, and you kind of weren't. I'm gonna go ahead and let Brandon finish you guys out tonight. Brandon, in case people are looking, wanting to know who you guys are with, where to find you, what you guys are offering, if they're looking for setups, like where to go and where to find you guys at, and if you want to give a shout out to your all sponsors, I'll give Brandon the courtesy since Cody's going to get the spotlight next week. And Brandon,
I just think that's cold. I just think that's cold. Don't you?
No, let the rookie do it. Let the rookie go.
So Brandon, you're up, man. Go right ahead. Finish us out on the broadcast with where to find you guys, and if you want to shout out your sponsors.
Yeah, RecoPerformance.com, right, Cody?
That is correct.
And Garza Law Firm, Roasted Gems Coffee. Thanks to Ken for bringing me on, and Brad Wright and Joey Brown for having me on the team. And it's been a fun, long season, but I'll be glad to wrap it up next week at Phoenix.
If I'm not mistaken, you guys are running what you're posting. Isn't that correct?
Yep. Everything that we put in the folder, whoever's member or whatever has access to it. So anytime we make changes and save it, it's saved in there for everybody.
Cool. So Brandon, hey Cody, Brandon did a pretty good job giving you guys the shout outs, didn't he? You're not the only one that can do that.
Yeah, I'll give him an 8.5 out of 10.
Well, guys,
he gets a couple more finish. He gets a couple more, Cody, for finishing ahead of you anyway. Yeah.
But let's just see if he can beat me by 370 points next week.
Oh, that's impossible.
There you go.
Well, next week at Phoenix, it's not my strongest track, but it's got that short track feel. I like short tracks, and let's just say if Cody's right in front of me or by me on a restart,
or in the first lap. If he qualifies right in front of you, just give him a hook on the very first lap and then go win the race.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to win the championship, but I just might lose it by a lot less points. Let's say
what Brandon doesn't know is I'm starting parking, so.
Hey, either way, the results might look a little better in my favor for points.
Now, Cody, you have won these races with 300 some championship points.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not counting him out yet. So Brandon's turned into one of my good pals. So I've been egging him on, get it closer. I want to have a good battle next week. So that's what we've been working for all season. So
Brandon, it sounds like to me he's encouraged you to spin him.
Well, I mean, if he has it, pretty much locked up, let's just say I'm not going to cut him any breaks if we're door to door. I'm not going to wall him, but I'm not going to lift for him either. So
just
if it was really close in points, yeah, maybe it'd be a little more patient, closer racing. But when he's got it in the bag, pretty much, I'm going to make him earn it.
Just don't screw up like I did last week and Caden Honey cut me.
Did Katie come in here with a chip on his shoulder or what? He was driving pretty good.
All I know is I saw him in my mirror and I let him go. So.
You owed him that one, I think.
Yeah, really. Oh man.
Yeah, what you got to say about a hack, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
it is what it is.
You guys, you're killing me here.
Robert
likes to stir stuff up. Robert just toss something out and get the pot and just get his stick and just start stirring it around. Anyway, it's always a good time, man. You and Brandon are a good time. You guys are having fun, and that's what's great about iRacing, man. We get on the team with people, have fun with them, and it's just a blast. And I appreciate both of you stopping by tonight.
Yeah, and real quick, I want to thank you guys, Mike and Robert, and everyone at Area 51 Alien 51 for putting this on and having us on the broadcast.
Absolutely, man. You guys can always stop by. You know that. So appreciate you being here. And we're going to go ahead and round this thing out. If you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate that very much. The bell icon gets you notified every time that we go live and upload new content to the channel. Give us a big old thumbs up if you like to broadcast this video. Also down in the description, all kind of cool stuff. Places you can get free setups. We got promo codes. We got discount codes. We got a place you can get custom die-cast made of your iRacing car. All kinds of cool stuff down in our description. Always check that out on the way out the door. For myself, Scotty Stevens, and the #1 team driver, Robert Cook. Appreciate you being with us. And as always, we will see you in the next one.